Hello, everybody. Today we're here to talk about the Best Picture nominations for the 2022 Oscars.
It was not a very exciting year at all, sadly. It was filled with a lot of meh movies, and we will go in the order our least favorite to our somewhat good great movies. The undoubted, we both were on the same page, Don't Look Up as the worst Oscar nominated film. This is an actual bad movie. I have no idea how it got nominated. It's the most on the nose jokes you can possibly think about climate change.
It's 2.5 hours of these fucking elite Democrats just shouting at your ear, going yeah, man, Trumpers are stupid, man. They say don't look up at the comment. And the tragic thing is, it's actually a fun concept.
When you hear the plot, you're like, this might be a fun movie. But it's the most boring. It's the worst editing I've ever seen. And the fact that it got editing nomination, it's beautiful. It's just hilarious.
What is the editing here? Explain any of these cuts. We didn't make any of these. This is within the fucking movie.
Yeah.
Is it artsy? It's it's cinema.
Worst
Leonardo
movie in quite a while.
Yeah. Worst any actor movie within this.
There were some such obnoxious bad performances. It was so hard to sit through because a bad comedy just makes you dead inside. It's just wow, cool, very funny. I hate it. It's such oh my god. 1 out of 10.
Here is a pile of shit showing me. Next movie. King Richard. King Richard is a movie about the Williams sisters' father, Richard. His point being is a very boring Oscar bait movie. It's filled with Oscar bait boring shit.
I didn't even fucking I watched 10 minutes. I was like, okay, this is not for me. We are watching a lot of movies here. I think
it's a 5 out of 10. Next,
West Side Story.
West Side Story is a musical made by Steven Spielberg. It's a remake of a classic musical, and it was not good. I did not enjoy it.
I did. He's a liar, man.
I don't enjoy musicals in general, and this was one of the most musicals where when a big character dies, they have a very emotional musical battle between. I think the core plot story wise, the core story was cool.
I actually liked it, and I think it's a good movie. I don't think it should be on. So I actually like this movie, unlike him. I think it's a good movie and all of that. I think the acting was good. I think more than anything else, I agree with the musical problems he has, but the story of the movie is what carried it for me. And Spielberg's filmmaking is always fun to watch. If anything, this should be on the list. It should take up Don't Look Up's place, which is just it's a grand filmmaker with prestige in Hollywood.
Anything can take Don't Look Up's place.
But yeah, I liked it. I think it's good. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. I enjoyed it.
I'd give it a 5 out of 10.
Okay, next one. Power of Dog. Again, it's a very good movie with good performances. And it's clearly well made, and it has some themes in it, but I did not understand it at all.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's about, and I kind of enjoyed watching it. I feel this is what There Will Be Blood is like to people who don't like There Will Be Blood.
This is a general statement about what they nominated. I think these movies are why people think Oscar movies means boring movies.
Yeah.
Because they nominate this type of movies. It's artistic indie movies can also be engaging. Is not at all a thing for Oscars. I think it's a good looking movie, good performances and all that. But yeah, I also didn't really get what I was supposed to get from the movie emotionally. Also, it's he's sad and kinda gay. Got it. Yeah, what do you give?
Oh, what do I give? I give Power of Dog a 7. I think it's a good movie. I think I didn't get it, but I do think it's a good movie.
I give Power of Dog a 6 out of 10. Very reluctant this also. Next one. Coda. It's about a family with deaf people, and there's a daughter who can speak and is not deaf, and it's about how she manages to live with the deaf family, and it's a coming of age story where she wants to be a singer, and it's very odd for deaf people too because they don't can't hear it, get it? I like it. It's very sweet, very wholesome, all that, but I think it's halfly basic and sort of cliched also, kinda. It's like very actually genuine and heartwarming. It didn't feel fake.
I think that's why I like it so much. It's because as cliche and trite as it was, it took itself seriously. It took itself genuinely, and it looked at these people in a very like warm, human way.
I just wish they did something else with the same like energy
definitely.
and like
Definitely.
same characters, same cast. Till then, like her problems and all, she always was like what most people would do in such situations. She used to always do that, and it feels very sad when like she just wants to have a normal life, but she also wants to be with her family and help them out.
She's obligated, but she loves them, and she has to like follow her dreams. And
from a very young age, she had to do it, and all. It's like very interesting, very nice. I give it a 7 out of 10.
I give it an 8 out of 10. Next one, Drive My Car. It's a Japanese adaptation of a Murakami novel / short story thing. And it's about this widower who's trying to get over the loss of his wife while at the same time trying to put up this play where he can play the same part and he's looking for different people. And it's about him like dealing with this loss. And at the same time, he has a driver for his car. Title. Whoa. And I liked it quite a lot. It's very, very atmospheric. It's shot in a very beautiful way. It has a sense of just like melancholy over all the characters. They all seem kind of lost and broken in some way in life, and they're just kind of getting through it. And yeah, I enjoyed quite a lot of it. I enjoy like the atmosphere it had. Like I'm a sucker for this kind of thing.
Death Stranding favorite game.
Yeah. This game, I willingly played I spent 60 hours on this game. Yes. Yeah, I appreciated all of that, and I think the performances were great. I liked the story. I liked how it progressed and all of that. I think like where it goes wrong for me is that it is a little too fucking long.
It is very long. It's way too long. I think that's why I didn't like it, because I sort of got what it was very early on, and I was like, oh, you're gonna take a very long time to get there. Okay, I will just wait here very patiently for 3 hours. I think the big problem for me was that I didn't really care that much about the play, which is why I was like I was more connected to when they're just like driving in silence and all that. Than when they were just talking about the play and like, oh, read it, robot, blah, 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 all that. I was like,
And yeah, I give it like an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I think it's like a 6 out of 10. I didn't personally connect to it much, but I can see some of its merits.
Dune.
It's a really cinematic, great film. It came out much before all this Oscar buzz and all that. And without that context, it was just like a really well done sci-fi movie.
Yup.
That looks incredible on screen. It depends a lot on the second part being good. It definitely feels like an incomplete story. You can check out a review for more detailed thoughts. Yeah, it is coming out so without a good part 2. Like if like the part 2 is like some shit, it's so bad, then
Hey, Denis Villeneuve.
Denis Villeneuve fan thala. Denis Villeneuve. நான்
பத்தி என்ன பேசுறேன்.
Villeneuve enemy die hard fan.
Enemy fan thala, enemy fan. Belfast. It's a movie about the director's childhood in Belfast and how he had kind of a messy childhood with a beautiful family life, but at the same time there's this Protestant Catholic
Hindu Muslim for Ireland.
For if you wanna if you're like a caveman and you can't understand Pakistan, India,
but for Ireland.
Very beautiful, poignant, warm movie about a very personal story in the director's childhood. It's shot in black and white and it has a purpose for it. The child performance in this movie, that kid,
better than most of the best actor nominations, honestly.
Yeah, he was incredible. Oh my god.
It's a fairly funny movie and it didn't feel like it was trying so hard for the jokes. And the conversations the kid has with the grandparents, it's so cute. And like
honestly, the grandparents were my favorite part of the movie. Besides the kid.
Like,
so adorable.
They never, like the way he talks about like his crush and all that, it's so like sweet and like, my god, it's so cute. Very cute kid, really good performance, really great child performance in a while. And
I'll give it 7 out of 10. It was very good.
Give it an 8 out of 10. Very sweet, very nice. I like.
Good movie. Licorice pizza, guys. Yeah, I am a big fucking PTA fanboy. I managed to watch it in the theater and I fucking loved it. I still love it. It grew in my head. I still love it. It was a joy to watch. It was so fun to see this like world, all these like crazy kooky fucking characters, and the central romance was so sweet.
I really felt like the ending really didn't like emotionally impact me. At least from what the film was trying to do, where it's like showing all the running shots and all, it's like it was trying to show that, oh wow. I was just like, that's fine.
Yeah,
get on with it, like the Bradley Cooper thing.
That is hilarious. Shut up. No, see, he's like an angry man and stuff.
Good movie, pretty good movie. I
like it. Fucking loved it. I give it 9 out of 10.
I give it a 7 to 8 out of 10.
Our favorite movie out of this list, we can agree.
Nightmare Alley. It's a new Del Toro movie, and it's much better than Shape of Water. And
Brad Pitt plays like a con man, a mentalist, as you call it. Like, he's a carny, and what he does is he uses like sleight of hand trick, and he uses this to con people into giving him money. And where this goes wrong is he tries to make this bigger by taking it to the city and getting a grander audience and all that. And soon it turns into this sort of lust for power where he's using these like mentalism tricks to make it look like he can actually help people get over their traumas. And it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, really great performance from Bradley Cooper. It's a very interesting plot in general, where it's like a bunch of people who want to run away from whatever lives they had, and it's like they're doing tricks and they're tricking themselves. Whoa, and it's very nice.
This is Del Toro's best in a while. I like Shape of Water a lot and all that, but this is like a step above. Holy fuck.
Yeah, it does way more.
It shows proper how like someone can get drunk on power and fall. And it shows all how it's in a very fucked up way, how it's fated to happen for some people.
It also dealt with a lot of like childhood traumas and
and how that sort of forms you.
Like fathers who are not so good. Him not getting an Oscar nomination, like the director wise, it's such a big snub.
It's actually an insult, because what are the director why did Spielberg get a nomination over him? Honestly, great fucking movie by a great director. Awesome. Shame it will win nothing because it's too dark for the Oscars, I guess.
And prediction time. I would be happy if Nightmare Alley wins, or Licorice wins, or Dune wins. These are the 3 wins. I'm like, okay, that's fine. And like my prediction was what is gonna happen is probably a power sweep.
I think what I would be very happy if Nightmare Alley won, or Dune. I think what will win is Mr. Doggy Doo Super Dog Power of Dog movie. I think that or Coda. That's
all for the Oscars. It's a very meh Oscars. It's sad that when we start our channel and like it's a very meh Oscars. Like this video, share this video, and subscribe to the channel.
Bye bye.
Thank you everybody. Bye bye.